Being close neighbors with Germany, the French government also froze many investments for military purpose. Their budget still stands at $43 billion a year and is below the target suggested by the NATO. The number of people active in the military is just above 220,000 with 500,000 reservists. They count 1,000 aircraft and 9,000 ground operating units. Again, the real power lies in their nuclear power, which is 290 warheads. With India currently being the second most populated country in the world, with more than 1.3 billion people currently living there, it doesn't surprise they have an army of 1.325 million people, with more than 2 million reservists. With a budget of $55 billion, they are in the possession of almost 1,800 aircraft, 16,000 vehicles on land, that includes 3,500 tanks. It is estimated that they are in possession of close to 200 ballistic missiles. The most populated country in the world counts 2.285 million people active in the military and another 2.3 million in reserve. Along with 25,000 vehicles on land, this makes China the world's biggest land force. This is all covered with a budget of $125 billion, which includes a powerful air force of 2,800 planes and around 300 nuclear warheads. Another country that is expected to extend its military budget in the next few years by more than 40%, Russia is the current leader when it comes to the number of nuclear warheads in the possession, which is almost 8,500. With a current budget of $76.6 billion, Russia is financing more than 760,000 active and close to 2.5 million reserve army. They are also leading when it comes to the number of tanks they have, reaching as high as 15,500 heavily armed vehicles. With a mind-blowing budget of $612.5 billion spent on military purposes, which is more than all of the previous 4 entries on this list combined. The US has a big army of 1.4 million soldiers with another 800,000 in reserve. They are world's leader when it comes to the Air Force with 13,398 aircrafts that include 5,760 helicopters. They also own the biggest fleet that can carry those aircraft, counting 19 large ships. When it comes to the number of nuclear warheads that are active, they are very close behind Russia with 7,500 warheads.